I'm Donna Steele, and this is an FNN News Break. In pandemic news, investigations into the origin of COVID continue. One theory suggests that it began as a zoonotic virus, which somehow jumped species from bat to human and miraculously adapted itself to human anatomy overnight. Another theory proposes that the virus may have been leaked from the Wuhan Institute of Virology, which specializes in modifying coronaviruses and is located in the very city where the first case of COVID was recorded. Furthermore, recently leaked papers written by Chinese scientists document how easy it would be to weaponize the coronavirus against enemies, causing massive casualties, collapsed economies, and overloaded medical facilities. Exactly the way it played out. But which theory is the correct one? Officials state that the evidence provided thus far has proved to be inconclusive.
We don't know 100%.
In entertainment news, actor John Cena, star of the latest Fast and the Furious franchise installment, issued a profound apology to China after referring to Taiwan as its own country. The faux pas occurred while the actor was promoting his film to the island nation, which, despite having its own independent government since 1949, is still considered a province of mainland China by the PRC. Although his apology was met with criticism from fans, the movie studio supported Mr. Cena's decision and even issued their own repentance, in which they profusely apologized for such travesties as the sinking of the Titanic, climate change, and Snapchat filters. In a related story, Cena is the first man to be placed on a waiting list for a testicle transplant. Doctors say he may have a long wait, as lately those with a viable pair seem too afraid to speak up.
I haven't any courage at all.
In global news, an engineer for one of Japan's bullet trains has found himself in hot water after leaving the control booth in the hands of an untrained conductor to relieve his tummy troubles. Too embarrassed to follow the proper procedure in this situation, the engineer is now under investigation. In an effort to prevent this from happening again, the railway company has issued a mandate which forbids engineers from leaving the cockpit for any reason, including the call of nature. Whether it's a simple stroll in the park or a panicked run to the border, employees must remain at their stations. To this end, mandatory adult diapers dubbed saviors are being issued to all train personnel. When asked how he felt about the new dress code, the offending engineer had this to say, quote, "Sometimes in order to save face, one must drop ass." End quote.
In the wake of more states issuing stricter gun laws, criminals have taken to using everyday objects as weapons. After a recent attack on a hotel worker in New York City where the victim was assaulted with a hammer, two companies, Remington and Black & Decker, have come together to create a new line of assault tools. Manufactured with a modified grip and high-tensile steel, the assault hammer, assault driver, and assault saw are resistant to rust, cracks, and bloodstains, and are set to hit the shelves in time for summer. Retailing at a slightly higher price than an ordinary tool, assault tools are said to be perfect for all of your bludgeoning, stabbing, and dismembering needs. Companies are currently seeking endorsement deals from handyman Bob Vila and tough guy actor Joe Pesci.
I'm a clown, I amuse you.
As COVID cases in India continue to rise, more people are taking unconventional approaches to stay safe, such as untested medication, colloidal silver, and cow dung. Thousands of people in agricultural areas of India are flocking to cow pastures to cover themselves in feces in an attempt to ward off the virus. While health officials warn that this could do more harm than good, proponents of the practice believe that communing with the sacred cow will boost their immunity. As evidence to support this theory, COVID cases have begun to drop in areas where cow dung therapy is practiced. However, this may just be a byproduct of forced social distancing, as no one is willing to get within 6 feet of anyone covered in cow crap.
What is that smell?
I'm Donna Steele, and this has been an FNN News Break.